Hi, Sam. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I saw you recently shared an article on productivity in legal offices. Has anything from that really stood out to you lately?
No, I think just the article itself really spoke to me and described all my work.
Awesome. Yeah, that makes sense. Have you noticed any changes in what your team needs or as the workload has grown?
No, we just are working together as a team really well.
I can tell you really care about keeping things running smoothly. It shows the way your team stays organized. So that's awesome. What do you think? Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm excited to be here today with you to talk about this position.
It's not a position. I'm selling you things. Totally understand, and that's exactly why I'd love to hear more about your current setup so we can see what we can help most with. We planned about 20 minutes. Does that still work for you?
Yeah, I've got 20 minutes.
All right, my goal today is to understand the daily workflow from your perspective and see where applied innovation can help make things easier for your staff and attorneys. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, we're always dealing with printers being.
No, there's nothing you'd like to add?
No,
All right, is there anyone else involved in the purchasing decision that you can think of right now?
I don't think so.
All right, do you mind if I take notes today?
Sure thing.
All right, I will totally get started on the questions now. I'm going to start with your managed print services questions. How would you describe the day-to-day printing experience for staff and how it affects their ability to support attorneys?
Well, we're constantly dealing with printers being out of toner or breaking down, and slows down the staff and causes everybody to be frustrated because we're so busy.
All right. What type of print-related problems slow your team down the most?
Well, we have some disruptions that are wasting time, staff's looking around for devices that actually work. The issues keep happening because you have too many unmanaged printers without proactive service. And it really delays how we can support attorneys and prepare documents for the court deadlines.
Okay, how often do these issues pull staff away from assisting attorneys?
I mean, it's every day. Throughout the day, we have problems preparing for those deadlines, so we really need a reliable setup.
What do you think is causing the problem?
Well, just that we have so many not working devices. We just don't have the proactive service that we need. That's why I'm meeting with you today.
Yeah, that totally makes sense, and that's definitely a frustration. How is that impacting you?
Well, our attorneys are calling, they need their documents, and we're having to kind of put them off because we don't have what we need here, and they get mad because they have court deadlines that they're trying to work with.
Do you have a vision of what the potential solution is?
We just need like a reliable setup where everything's maintained and stocked, and so it's like a proactive solution before it ever becomes a problem.
Yeah, that would totally help, and I understand that. If printing could be a more reliable and proactively maintained, what improvements would you make and would make the largest difference in your office?
Well, having fewer interruptions would improve the productivity, and everybody would be calm and not freaking out all the time because their printers are down. Work wouldn't be piling up, we'd be getting things done productively. I think it'd be good if we had printers that were monitored and serviced and automatically supplied with toner. I've heard that could happen.
Yes. How would smoother printing help reduce stress during peak workload times?
Well, just the amount of people that are scurrying around and fussing when we have work piling up and we're trying to find printers, I feel like that would be alleviated if we had this.
Wow, yeah, so your stress levels in the office would be reduced?
Right.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to get this before?
No, because we thought our current devices were good enough. Like, we didn't really think we needed to invest in something else.
Why is now a good time to get it?
Well, we've been able to get a lot more clientele, so our volume has grown, and we afford any more last minute workarounds or waiting for printers to work.
What timeline are you thinking about for making improvements on your print environment?
We really need to decide in the next month or two, 30 to 60 days, so that they're in place before we have a big workload spike in about that amount of time.
Yeah, how do your upcoming workload spikes or lease renewals affect that timing? You said you're about to get a workload spike.
Well, it's really driven by the upcoming lease renewals. We don't want to repeat what we've got going without changes.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, so that's the main thing that's driving?
Correct.
Okay. Oops. Can the timing be expedited if there's a good reason?
I mean, if you can show me that there's benefits to reliability and some reduction of workload for my staff, we could definitely move faster.
Yeah, I think that is definitely a possibility. And yeah. How are the print-related problems affecting productivity costs today?
Well, we think that the print problems probably cost us about $7,500 a month.
Wow.
In productivity.
Yeah.
Because we have to do rush service calls and we waste paper and supplies, toner.
How do you keep track of the delays or extra expenses caused by the print issues?
Well, we track it through maintenance invoices and time logs that show the delays caused by the print issues.
How do you know you spend that amount of money? You said maintenance invoices and time logs. How much do you think you could save?
Well, I mean, our budget's focused on solutions that reduce the downtime and keep the operations flowing smoothly.
So do you think that there's a specific amount of money you think that you can save?
Well, probably at least $3,500 a month.
I think you could save $3,500 a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
If we really knocked out
You
all
can
this
really knock it out.
Problem.
What's driving your budget?
Just that reduced downtime and that's really...
Can the budget be expanded if there's good reason?
I mean, I think if we have a solution that is really workable and is going to increase our revenue, that could happen.
All right, great. How would you describe the impact system slowdowns or downtime have on your team's ability to support attorneys? This is moving on to our managed IT services.
Okay. Well, whenever our IT systems lag or go down, staff productivity drops immediately because we can't support the attorneys effectively.
Yeah. So the lags are causing productivity drops. What
Right.
types of IT issues most commonly interrupt your team's daily workflow?
Well, we're always running into slow systems. We have support tickets that are delayed and interrupt the task.
How often do these problems cause delays or frustration?
I mean, very often, at least daily.
All right. What do you think is causing this problem?
They come from our IT department. It's really too small to maintain everything proactively.
How is it impacting you?
Well, all the little simple things take longer than they should, and people are getting frustrated. It slows down the work all around.
Do you have a vision of what the solution is?
We just want technology that works so our focus can stay on serving attorneys and clients.
If your IT systems were more stable and support responses were faster, what benefits would be the most valuable to your team?
Well, improving the IT reliability would make day-to-day work smoother, and when we get new staff, it would make onboarding a lot easier.
How would improved reliability change the way your team works?
Well, it would just be smoother. We'd have better system performance overall. We wouldn't have as many recurring problems.
Have you ever tried to get this before?
No, because we always felt like our internal IT department was good enough until recently when our workload has increased.
So that's why now is a good time to get it, because your caseloads have increased?
Right, and we're just so reliant on digital tools, so downtime hurts more than ever.
When are you hoping to make improvements to your IT department?
In the next month or two, I would say.
How do upcoming cases or workflow increases affect your timing?
I just think the timeline, it's produces so much more downtime. If we could just do a simple rollout, that would shorten that.
What is driving this specific decision timeline?
Well, we can't afford any disruptions, so we really have some upcoming deadlines with our current clientele that we have to manage.
Can the timing be expedited if there's a good reason?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if we can show clear reductions in the downtime with a simple rollout, we could shorten the timeline.
Wait, could you repeat that last part?
Mm-hmm. If we could show that we'd have clear reductions in downtime with simple rollout, we could shorten the decision timeline.
All right. How do IT delays or recurring problems affect labor costs or productivity in the firm? This is, or AKA, how much are you spending?
Well, we're losing like $5,000 to $7,000 per month in wasted labor time when the systems interrupt our productivity.
Wow. What data do you use to measure those losses? Tickets, workflow logs, or anything else?
Well, we track the pattern through tech-related delays, documented in support tickets, and workflow logs.
How do you know that you spend that amount of money or could save this amount? Like, how much do you think you could save?
Well, I mean, when I look at the work logs and people stuck waiting and calling IT, I think just looking at those, the tracking that we do through that.
Yeah, how much money do you think you could save?
Probably close to $5,000.
Wow. What's driving your budget?
It's based on solutions that prevent lost hours and keep legal work moving without the slowdowns.
Can the budget be expanded if there's a good reason?
It can be expanded a little bit. I mean, the bottom line is we have to do what's right for our customers.
Awesome. All right, it was so nice to meet with you.